Greetings and welcome back to Photon Bricks, where, as you can see, I have been very busy. So apologies for not posting for a while, but I've been very busy with work. Doesn't mean I can't get any Lego done, I just haven't had time to film it. So, as you can see, it's all changed here on the town square. And the first and screamingly obvious thing that has been added to the fair is this. A twist, or mixer as I believe Lego called it when they made this set originally. As you can tell, I have added a fold out floor to it and a operator cabin at the back, but I have tried to keep it vaguely as original as possible. Not motorised, of course, none of my rides are. Now one of the things is that because I've put that there, the op cabin is tessellating with the back of the trailer of the drop tower there. I don't have space for either of these two trucks. Now they really should be parked next to their rides because, well, that's where their generators are. I suppose they're not too far away parked there, but that isn't going to be permanently there anyway, that space. That is going to change. So, one of the main things that I have tried to do on this revitalised bit of the town square here is make it more obvious that this event is sponsored by Vita Rush. And the way that I've done that is to completely plaster the top of that stage in Vita Rush printed parts, and hopefully the speaker towers there at the side have got some Vita Rush branding on the bottom there. And down here we have some tables which currently just have a couple of tester peeps on them, but that will be for people enjoying the show, all Vita Rush branded. The Techie tower has had an upgrade, which I will now show you close-ups of. So, this is the Techie tower, new and improved. And I must say it's not quite finished, because I'm still waiting on one more order to get the parts to finish off doing these trusses all the way down to here. These trusses are really hard to find now. I think I've pretty much cleared out all the major sellers of them in the UK. Sorry, guys. So let's start at the bottom here, where we have two large cameras with large box lenses on them, and one of them is currently on air, and this operator here is quite annoyed. You can see his face there. He's quite annoyed because this operator, who's on air, is more interested in her phone. And we'll say no more about that. You'll notice all the crew, by the way, have the Vita Rush branding t-shirts. We get the sound operator there and the desk operator there, and we'll get to all the others. In fact, I think I may have to dismantle this now in order to show you the various layers. So let's do that quickly. Okay, so this is the ground floor of this scaffolding tower. As I say, imagine that these pillars will be more trussing eventually. Just for now, they're temporarily bricks, and don't worry about these. That's just to make sure it sits level, because there's a slight imbalance in the base plates across that bit of the town square. So the first thing that goes in there is we have a couple of racks of equipment. I'm saying this one's for lighting, this one's for sound. Generic tiles of printedness, you know, just filling out the space. And we also have a flight case. And they will go in here, like so, and the tipped flight case in the corner goes there. And that is the ground floor. Moving on, the first level is the sound desk. And here we have a guy who is the sound engineer. He's got his mixing desk there with lots and lots of faders. And a can of Vita Rush, of course, on top of an equipment rack. Moving on to the next level up, we have the lighting desk. Just knocked a bit of truss off, that's fine. We have the lighting desk here. As you can see, it's got lots of little jog wheels for adjusting things, some faders, keypads for entering numbers. We've got Vita Rush, and it looks like they snuck in an off-brand beverage there. We can't say what that is, they're not allowed. And we've got the actual lighting operator there, and we got some person of self-import in a tie with a radio leaning over their shoulder telling them what to do. and we'll say no more about that. And finally, getting to the upper levels here, the first thing you'll see is there is a whole load of spotlights hanging off the front of the tower, and they are all pointing generally towards the stage. Above that, we have many large wash lights that are just putting out general light level across the whole crowd to make sure nothing's too dark, and they are in the same purple scheme that is purveying the entire festival at this particular point in the music number. Moving on to the top level, we have a couple of large follow spots being operated, and you can see that they have been mounted one way up and then the other way up, because that's how else you get the controls in the middle there. And you may be spotting, what are these strange things flying around here? Well, let's just say, if you've ever operated a follow spot at an outdoor festival, you might not be into your butterflies and moths and invertebrates when you start the gig. But by the end of your first evening, holding on to the brightest light source in several miles around, you suddenly become an amateur lepidopterist. Because you have to. When they land on you, you can't move, or the spotlight on stage will jump up 10 feet. So all of those stacked together make our Techie tower. And before I forget, I finally got those inverted tiles for the back of the war memorial. One of the things I decided was, if this is the posh event in this area, you wouldn't have all the tacky game stalls that I had before. No, you'd have all the good food. So I have moved things like the currywurst down here. I do have a headlamp on my camera now. I'm not sure if this is necessarily helping at this angle. Right, I'm sorry it's taken this long for it to happen. You deserve close-up pictures of the currywurst stall, because everyone loves currywurst. So, what we have here at this low angle, you can see through there into the gloom of the shop, and I think the only way to do this here is to actually remove, let's get the seagull off, we have to remove this bit of decorative roof there, and let's do the same on the back side of it. Excuse my turn of phrase. So, as you can see, we have the suspended grill inside, and that is made using a large radar dish with the holes, a couple of chains, and I believe the chains are held to the roof with a thin bit of thread at the top tucked into a brick, because we couldn't find any legal way of doing it that they would stay there. There is a couple of can I tip that towards the camera? No, I can tip it away from the camera. Let's try tipping it from there. There is a couple of sausages and some beef patties and things and other bits of meat cooking there on the large hanging grill. In the back here, we can see we have the sausage grinder. We also have, oh, excuse me, I'm knocking the camera. We also have another one on this side here. The sausage grinding machines. We have pretzels. We have mayo of some kind, I assume. We have napkins. We have various condiments ready to add on. We have a tray ready to receive some chopped up currywurst. And when these come down, these are the giant, my friends call them udders of ketchup and mustard that or mayo that you sometimes have hanging outside these things. And just to give you a quick idea of how the currywurst stall folds up, first of all, these udders here would not be like that. They would actually be removed for transport, and there would be easily removable wheels underneath it. But these fold up like that. The udders flip down like that, and the supports will go in underneath in a minute. But never mind the udders falling off. Right, see these pieces in there? They will fold down like that. And the hanging grill, of course, will always have been level all that time. And that is how the transport happens. We've moved the fudge stall there. We've got the posh eatery there. We've got the pizza van. Over here, I now have the balloon stall. And, can I get a good shot of that? And here we have the Glowtat cart. You can see in there is all manner of glow sticks and LED wands and spinny things and helicopter things, and there's even a UV tube at the back to make sure they all glow as much as possible. And if I can reach in here, this sign should fold down like that for transport. Although how you would get this from fair to fair, I don't know. Presumably it goes on a flatbed or into a truck of some kind. Or maybe he just wheels it round the streets forever, selling glow tat wherever he goes, the sad old hippie that he is. One of the first things I've done to try and tie this whole town square area together is to put a row of these classic modular lampposts down the middle each side. Well, I say down the middle, it's actually slightly offset from the middle of each side, forming this nice convenient avenue pointing towards the stage. And I've taken a whole load of those light festoons that I had and I've put them all along. And if you're wondering why are my lampposts white, they're not, they're glow in the dark. All of my lampposts are glow in the dark now. That is a very recent addition. And with the 2 rows of lights with festoons on there, and I put some more festoons along that row there in front of the museum. I did, however, have to steal a few from the far end of the bus station area in order to do that. I guess I'll have to order more festoons. I can live with it. So I found that these festoons on these lampposts have really helped tie this area together and make it feel more like there is an actual festival happening here. At least that's what I'm telling myself. And whether you agree with me or not, tough. But yeah, combination of those lights there, the speaker towers that I've moved forward because they were behind before, the tables down there that will be populated, and there'll be a whole load of people dancing and boogieing and having a party there. Now you may notice over here in this corner, the gallopers has gone. And I initially took that out because I'm improving it, I'm making some amendments. But right now, I realised, let's just put the simulator in there. Because you know what, the simulator is one of those rides that always moves around. Whenever I've got a gap to fill, that's what goes in there. So there's a bit of a running joke between me and the missus. The simulator never stays in one place for more than a month or so, it always moves. Down there next to it, we have the Vita Rush meet and greet with the Vita Rush truck. And there's a guy there with a tripod who'll take your photo with the Vita Rush clown. You may think that's sad, but believe me, I have seen people queue an hour to have their photo taken outside a Coca-Cola truck. There are many, many strange people on this planet. And speaking of strange people, I need to find a way to populate this town square. So let's go through our minifigs, shall we? Okay, I've got a much bigger box of figs here. There's got to be some more variety in this one. What do we got? Someone in a panda costume. Okay. Someone in a... I don't even know what that is. A cat costume. Okay. Someone in a dragon costume.
Someone in a tiger costume. Someone in a rabbit costume. Okay, I can't help but notice a trend here. Someone in a chicken costume. Someone in a coyote costume. Okay. Someone in a... What even is that? I don't know what that is costume. Someone in a pig costume. Someone in a unicorn costume. We've got someone in a giraffe costume. We've got someone in a Bigfoot costume. Someone in a generic cartoon rabbit costume. Someone in a T-Rex costume. We've got an elephant in a tutu costume. We've got, is that a leopard or a cheetah or some kind of cat costume? We've got a chipmunk costume. We've got a king bear costume, so king tiger, king lion costume.
We've got a birthday deer costume.
We have a man bull minotaur costume. We have another unicorn costume. This is all getting rather disturbingly costumey here. We have a wolfman costume.
We have a whatever that is costume. It looks like something out of Happy Tree Friends, but I don't think it is. I think there's another franchise.
We have a green dragon costume to go with the red dragon. We have a neon abomination costume. We have a dinosaur-y Godzilla-y thing costume. We have a non-branded bunny costume. We have a non-branded wordy thing costume. We have another non-branded chipmunk. We have a killer whale, I think that's meant to be. Orca. Let's go with that.
We have a sad panda.
We have a bee costume. We have a crazy guy in a bunny suit. We have a blue pug costume. We have yet another unicorn costume. We have a non-branded duck costume. We have another guy in a chicken suit. We have a weird punk shark costume. We have some sort of chick costume, I think that's meant to be. We have a weird translucent pink-headed bear costume. We have a reindeer costume. We have some kind of unbranded cat costume. We have another neon abomination, but this time it's wearing a suit. We have a rip-off Lion-O thing costume. We have a penguin kid costume. We have a different penguin kid costume. We have a shark costume. We have a variant on the pig costume, if I can twist his head around, there we go, variant on the pig costume. We have someone in a fox costume.
We have, what is this? A winged Pegasus unicorn. I'm not up on my brony things. I don't know what this is, but it scares me. That is my sleep paralysis demon.
We have a weird polar bear costume. We have, I believe that, what is that, a skunk costume? I'm not even sure what that is. We have someone in a turkey costume. We have someone in a hamster costume.
We have someone in a camel costume, or is that a llama? Llama or camel? There's no hump. I guess that's a llama then. Or maybe an alpaca. Oh no, wait, I think this is meant to be this is a video thing, isn't it? One of them's an alpaca, one of them's a llama, and one of them's a camel, and I've got the hump already. We have a butterfly costume.
We have a non-branded version of a non-branded version of a cat costume. We have a strange red lizard in a Santa suit costume. We have a gorilla costume. We have yet another chicken costume. We have an unbranded bunny costume. We have a polar bear kid costume.
We have what is this? Some unbranded chitara. Wow, that's a scary face. We have that. I'm running out of space to put these down. They're just going to have to get dumped in a pile. We have an unbranded lion costume.
We have a ladybird costume, or ladybug, I guess, if you live left of the pond. We have some kind of cat girl costume, again, a neon abomination.
We have a dragon with maracas cha-cha-cha costume. This is getting more surreal by the minute.
We have some wolf dude costume. We have a pterodactyl costume. We have a variant monkey suit, this time with a banana costume. We have another chicken costume. Is anyone else getting deja vu here? We have a tiger kid costume. We have a bunny suit costume again. We have a different bunny suit, this one with a head. We have some kind of cat girl costume again.
We have another terrifying big-headed abomination.
We have, is that another wolf? Is that meant to be? Yes, definitely a costume of a wolf this time. We have similar thing of I guess that's a tiger. I'm sure we've had a tiger girl before. This is a tiger boy. Okay, we can make little tigers.
We have, well, wow, what's this? Sexy cave girl bunny? I don't even, moving on. We have, yes, some sort of costume. We have
a different colour of pug costume. We have what even is that? That's an abominable snowman costume. We have
mutant frogger costume. I really hope that's a costume.
We have a non-branded comedy bear costume. We have a triceratops costume.
We have, yeah, another one of these things. Where do they keep coming from? Make them stop.
We have a man-bat, not Batman, man-bat, a guy in a bat costume that isn't Batman. We have another neon abomination. These are getting quite terrifying. We have a similar but different neon abomination.
And I swear I've woken up from worse nightmares than this. This is getting okay. A monkey. I can deal with another monkey suit. Yeah, that's fine. What have we got here?
Speaking of monkeys, a slightly creepier monkey. Is that the monkey kid? Maybe, I don't know. And what have we got here? We have a raccoon costume. I believe that's meant to be.
And finally, we have a penguin dad costume to go with the penguin kids. Oh, one more, and we have a spider costume. Well, what the hell am I going to do with all of these? Okay, open your mind real wide now. A bit wider just to be sure. Okay, what if we had a conga line of furries? Oh, my sweet summer child, you don't know what furries are, do you? Well, furries are wonderful, wholesome, upstanding members of the community who like nothing more than to dress up in furry animal costumes like you would get at a mascot at a football game or a theme park. And they just love to meet up with other wholesome, clean-minded people like themselves and wear their costumes in public and cause absolutely no problems whatsoever, and sneak around on a conga that that snakes its way through the entire festival site. And if we come round here, we can see the conga line is being led by the fabulous dragon with the maracas. Cha-cha-cha. Well, if we look here, we have one of the people taking pictures of the furries with all those cameras. And if we pan over here, we'll see, oh, there's another one there behind the fudge stall. There's another one there behind the fudge stall. And there's another one over there, look. And she's actually one of the people with the TV camera crew. That's an RF radio cam. You can tell because she's in the Vita Rush branded crew t-shirt. We've got another person with the camera there, look, and another person with the camera there. And, oh, look, someone else with the camera there taking pictures of the furries. Some more people taking pictures of the furries there. Oh, yeah, there's a guy that's lost his lunch because he's so horrified by what he has seen through the lens of his camera. It's best not to ask. And you see, the thing is, wherever you get these lovely wholesome furries, you get degenerates, deviants, nasty people who want to take pictures of them for reasons that I don't want to know, and I'm pretty sure you don't either. And Nigel, we'll call him Nigel, you know what I mean, Nigel. These furry deviant types, always taking pictures of them. Got the long lens there, and I think over here there is someone with an even bigger lens. Clearly, she is a professional deviant. So, the annual Northley Goat Fair has quite a new tradition in this Furry Fiesta. It's only been going about 5 years, but nonetheless, it's now a treasured part of the whole festival that all the kids look forward to for the hilarious costumes that they get to see parade through the town. And as I said, it's not just the deviants taking pictures. We also have a professional camera crew, and yes, they are the same ones that are associated with the actual stage crew there. And if I come around here, those cameras there, and even this one here, another RF cam, which is filming the front of the conga line. And all of these are being controlled from this van over here in the corner. Can I get a close-up of that? Hi, future me here. Sorry, but I couldn't get a cutaway of this because it's just too far to reach without taking half the town out. Back to you in the studio. Speaking of cameras, you may notice down here I have added a track camera in front of the stage, a little remote controlled thing that will scoot across, getting right in front of the singer's face and annoying the whole crowd. And that's going to go trundling back and forth for the whole show. So it has been all change on the town square today. We've added in new rides. We've swapped out the tacky game stalls for classier eateries. We've upscaled all the sponsorship. We've generally gentrified the whole area. We've added in a whole Furry Fiesta, not to mention deviants, and even a camera crew, although those last two might be the same thing. But I think that might be where we leave it for today, because that has actually been quite a lot of work over several weeks. It's been condensed into this one video. Now, the next step will obviously be to put normal people in around this area, but I think that's going to wait for now. Maybe that'll be what's the next video, maybe it won't. There's only one way to find out, and you know what it is. So, thank you for watching, and bye.